Hello guys, in this video in option buying we are going to see how to trade Nifty. Okay, so here we are going to use simple price action method. What you are going to do is draw trend lines, measure our stop loss in each trade. Whenever we find that the stop loss is minimal, we go and take longs or shorts. Okay, it is as simple as that. And let me show you how I made money in this bull run. Okay, this is the Nifty started moving from 5,300 to close to 18,000. Even here it has touched 18,000 and then it has fallen after that. So just using price action, I'm going to explain you how I traded this. Okay, I also have YouTube videos in detail explaining how I took these trades. I'll just place the link below. Even if you have seen that, after completing this video, make sure to watch that video. You will get more clarity. So for now, I'm going to explain in a detailed view about how to trade Nifty. So I'm not going to explain you my personal trades here in this video. You can check that in the link. Please do not skip those videos as well, because only then you will understand the concept and my risk and everything. Okay, this is my first trade was here. Basically I took this trade during this breakout. I personally wanted to take a trade here, but I couldn't do it because of some reason. I guess I was busy or something. I'd set my alert in this trend line, and then I couldn't take a trade, and then during the breakout and I set another alert, and this is where I entered. I made some profit. I closed it the next day. Look at this, how beautifully it has taken a support again in the trend line and it has moved up. So what you could do here is you can definitely buy one. The moment it touches here, right, you can buy one lot. Okay, you can buy one lot. Let's say if you have 1 lakh as capital, you can invest 10% of it or 20% of it in your first allocation. Like let's say you're planning to take a trade with 1 lakh capital in Nifty trade. I want you to invest like one lot in this. Just the moment it touches it, right, you can take it up, and then when you see there is some kind of a bullishness, you can buy after 1 hour or so. Okay, see here we are not trying to scalp. Okay, there are people who scalp and make money from Nifty, and in the long run it is very difficult because the risk reward ratio is not favorable. Here you can go for ITM only, as I've been suggesting right from the beginning. Always go with the ITM options. So buy here one lot of ITM options here, and put your stop loss where I put the alert. I mean right now the alert is for different reason, but you can just put your alert here. If it is closing below this, you can exit. Now that you have entered only with 1 or 2 lots, even if your stop loss is hit, you can close it. Okay, you are entering here with your first lot, correct? This is your first entry. The moment it touches the next, I think this is the next day, there was a huge hammer candle in 30 minutes, and then after this candle, probably you can buy another 1 lot or 2 lots or 3 lots like this. This trade I did not take it, to be honest. I think I bought it here and I sold it here. I think this is when I started warming up with my Nifty trades, guys. So I didn't want to take a trade here, but there was an opportunity. Okay, and what happened, I think I traded in Bank Nifty around this area. Okay, so I'll place all the links and you just have to go and check it out. Okay, and what happened, it went up. You probably could exit your trades even in this day. During the open you could sell it, and what happened, the day was completely sideways, and even the next day there was a gap up. Okay, so you can either exit during the close here or here or here. Basically I think in Bank Nifty I closed it here at the top, or maybe here. Okay, I did not take the Nifty probably because of the Bank Nifty trade. All right, so let me delete all this. And what happened, there was a very good consolidation. This move is entirely a consolidation. It touched this trend line, correct, and it went up. So what did I do? I did not buy this here for a few reasons which I have explained in the video. You can go and check it out. I started buying here in Nifty. This is when I started buying. Okay, and it's not wrong to buy here also. Probably when this 30 minutes candle, when you see, it's very important that the candle closes. Okay, you can use 30 minutes or 75 minutes. Okay, or 1 hour, anything is fine, but make sure there is a solid buying at least in 30 minutes. That is very important. Just don't go blindly, because the trend line can break down, correct? So be aware of that. And the next day, this is when I bought it. Yeah, my stop loss was below this and it went up. So probably what you could do is you could buy here in this green candle, put your stop loss below this, 1 or 2 lots initially, correct? And then the next day, if it gaps up, and probably here you see a kind of a cup, I mean not a cup, like a U shape recovery, probably you could buy 2-3 lots again here. But I went huge only in this area. Okay, and I was holding here, I was holding here, I did not close it. So this is when I closed it. This was a wonderful trade from me, and using just pure price action. Again a consolidation. I did not take any trade here because I didn't find any setup, so I did not take any trades, and I think I took a trade after this area. Okay, what you could do is, when this trend line is there, no, this trend line, so what you could do, probably in this bullish candle you could buy and put your stop loss here. Go for ITM, 1 or 2 lots. Make sure your stop loss. So the key point here is, the reason why we are going along here, is because, or here is because our stop loss is minimal in all the cases. If it is breaking down, we can exit quickly. Let's say we are entering here, if it is breaking down, we can exit quickly with small stop loss. Whenever we are hitting small stop loss, that is a good sign. Even when you make loss, right? Even when you make loss, and if it is very small, that is a good thing. Don't be bothered about hitting stop loss. It is completely normal. Even for now, for me, I still hit stop loss very little, but I still do hit stop loss. Okay, so what you could do, you could just buy here and put your stop loss here. And regarding the ITM ATM strikes, normally here I was very confident and went with OTM, and that is why my ROI was around 100%. I think I invested around 10 lakhs and made 11 lakhs or something. Okay, that is because my conviction was very high, and I wouldn't suggest OTM strikes. Okay, I would not suggest OTM. Go always with ITM for at least 6 months, and then you can start exploring OTMs after that. So I bought it here. Cool. I was holding, and I think I exited here. So you could do the same. Probably you can exit in partial. Let's say you bought it here. Once it is hitting this area, you can exit like 30%. In the next move, you can exit 30%. In the next move, you can exit 20%. Okay, so this is when I stopped doing Nifty trades, because after this point I felt it is overextended, because this is the main trend line and it hasn't been taking support here, right? So it was just keep going up, and I was not very comfortable. This is the place when I started doing trades in Nifty stocks. I was able to find many stocks and I was able to trade. So the technique here is very, very simple. You just draw the trend line and you take trades on that. Even here you could take trades. If you look at this area, 1, 2, 3, this is the trend line, correct? So you probably could have bought a good number of lots here. Looking at this green candle, put your stop loss below this. Look at it, it has gone up. What you could do is you can add more lots here. It went up, consolidation. You could add more lots here, gap up. Look at this trend line has been respecting. Nifty clearly respected this trend line and it keeps going on. So all you need is a simple techniques, guys, and patience. When I say buy here, it doesn't happen in 2 minutes. Like, you have to wait for the difference between this and this. Let me just check. This is August 22 and this is, okay, not much of a difference. So, sorry, this is 5 August, this is 10 August. Look at it, like 5 days of difference, right? So in a week, you get the idea, right? Like, if you don't trade for 2 or 3 days, you will feel like you are missing out a lot. But you have to find this discipline. Only through discipline you can make money. It doesn't matter if some people post money, even including me. See, Rajan is trading, let me also quickly take a trade. No, you don't have to do that. Unless you find a very good setup, you don't have to trade it. You just have to convince yourself for a trade. You don't have to convince, or you don't have to FOMO and take a trade because a lot of others made money. So for me, I did not take any trades here because I was not comfortable in it. Although there were opportunities, but I didn't even take it because I was a little focused on stocks. By this time, I just felt the Nifty is a little bit overextended and it is due for correction. So what happened? There was still opportunity, very good opportunity, and I couldn't take it. And look at this, guys. All this while we were taking long trades, right? The moment this trend line is broken with a huge candle, look at this. This is a small moves with small candles, right? But when this trend line is broken, the volume is huge. I'm saying the volume is huge because the candle is huge. Obviously, the volume should also be huge compared to these candles, right? So this is why I went short. I mean, you could go short, and look at this move. You could just enter with during whenever I'm shorting, I don't go as big as longs. Okay, whenever I'm bullish, I go a little bit huge, but when I short, I don't go that huge because we are betting against the market simply, right? So I'm just comfortable with limited capital when I'm shorting. Okay, so I mean that is just my personal rule. You don't have to follow that, but if you want to do that, you can do it. Okay, this is not a hard and fast rule that you must follow. So there are certain rules that you must follow absolutely, like risk management, entering at the right place. These are strict rules. So regarding the short allocation, that is entirely up to you. How much ever you want to allocate, you can do that. Okay, so if you had gone short here with your stop loss up to this area, okay, not this, where is it? God. So if you have gone short, you have to keep it either at the stop loss is again subjective. You can either keep at the top of this candle or the previous candle itself. Not much of a difference, right? So I would rather keep in the top. So let me delete this. So this is a 1:4 risk reward ratio. So definitely you can target this area. Okay. So when there was a gap down, you could definitely exit because you would find that, okay, this is a huge buying trend line. 1, 2, 3, 4 times it has taken a support, and it has broken down. It has taken a support, and again what happened? It has gone up from here to here. Here, after this huge candle, I don't think I would go long because this 30 minute is too huge. My stop loss would be here, right below this candle. And if you feel that your target is here, okay, and if you want to take a trade, then you can go for it. But I personally wouldn't take a trade when the candle is too huge like this. Okay, probably in 5 minutes, if you can find a setup, or 15 minutes, if you find that the candle is little bit small, you can enter there and put the stop loss accordingly. Okay, so just use, and also look at this, guys. this trend line has been respecting like anything. You could have gone long here, here, you would have made money. So all you need is simple price action and patience. You have to be willing to wait, because Nifty, I was trading continuously for few times, and then I completely stopped it for 2-3 weeks because I didn't find a setup. So I have to convince myself for that. And what happened after that, it was just in the range. And I don't want to talk about much about this area. It's self-explanatory. It has taken multiple times support. You could have taken long with a small stop loss and exit 20-30%. If you are taking OTM strikes, if you are in 50-60%, close it immediately. And pretty much it, guys. This is how I trade Nifty. And you can also make use of our indicators, okay, which is JFT bands. You can just combine price action with our indicators. If it is aligning with JFT bands, go for it. For example, here you would see that it has taken a very good support in this trend line, and it has gone up. And also, if it is breaking out, you can say that it has come out of a major resistance. That will just add up your conviction, correct? Even look at this, it has broken down, took a pullback right to the bands, and it has gone down. Same goes for the indicator supply and demand, and same goes for the 200 EMA. 200 EMA is something that I've been using a little bit lately in options, because it rarely there is an opportunity. For example, look at this, it has taken a good support here, correct? Red candle and equally a green candle on the 200 EMA. So this is also one of the reason why I was a little bit not little bit, I was very confident, and that is why I was holding it for 2-3 days, because I know it will trend. Okay, so these indicators are just an they call it confluence. When 1 or 2 or 3 indicators and when you align, when there is 2 or 3 confirmation from the same, for example, let's say there is a trend line, and there is also a moving average here, and there is also bands here. That means you have 3 or 4 confirmation, and that is called confluence. So we are just adding up these indicators to increase our conviction also. So when you see 2 or 3 confirmation, that will definitely increase our conviction. So yeah, you can be able to, that helps with our psychology as well. When you are very confident, your psychology is also will be improved. And yes, I don't want to explain the indicator part, because I want to focus much on the price action, because when you are strong with the price action, all you have to do is just add up all the indicators to confirm the look at this, I drew this. This is the after breaking out of this huge trend line, correct? This huge trend line. To be frank, I was expecting that there would be some kind of a little bit of a bound and then probably break down, but no, the sell-off was huge. It didn't even mind. Like the buyer, the selling pressure was so huge that the buyers was not able to sustain this buying pressure in this trend line. So, which indicates that the selling pressure is too much. So you can definitely go short here, correct, during the end, and obviously look at the fall. So the concept is very simple. It is very rewarding when you know what you are doing. We are not going to use support and resistance. Like most of the people use support and resistance, and that is why there is a lot of fake breakouts and everything. What we do here is use simple trend lines and the concept of price action. So when you understand the price action, even channel pattern, trend lines, and triangle patterns, these are just an instrument that we are adding, right? And all we do is look for a place where our stop loss is minimal, correct? So yeah, pretty much it, guys. And if you look at this one, it is currently taking support in this trend line, but the time is, just a moment, let me adjust this. So the time, sorry, not the time, the price is currently 17,000, and the 1 hour time frame, it has to end. If it could end with a bullish candle after this in 8 minutes, then probably we could look for a setup, but it is not that bullish. Okay, probably I will wait for this trend line, this triangle pattern to break, and probably if it is breaking with a good candle, something similar candle like this is a huge bullish candle, right? If I can find a candle with like that in this triangle breakout, yes, I will look for some long trade, okay, because my stop loss is minimal. So if you ask me if I would go short in this after this breakdown, no, because it is not that great. And yeah, pretty much it. I hope you understand Nifty. This is how I trade Nifty, and let's get with the next chapter.